Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Good evening. Good evening. Buenas noches. For those of you who know Spanish, that's what's up. It is Friday, October 21st, 2022. This is another installment of Around the Point here live on youtube.com/Heel Steven. I hope all of you are having a wonderful night, whatever it is that you're doing right now. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. How about them New York Giants? Yeah. How about them? Your football Giants, ladies and gentlemen. But enough about all that. I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. Some will call me Lucky Charms. I am Steve. What is going on? All righty, yeah. And I'm joined here by the good brother all the way in Detroit. He is the pride and joy of Detroit, the one and only Big Mike. Big Mike, what's going on, brother?
Who are you, Funk Master Flex? Start with all the bombs.
What are you talking about?
Stop it. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Please.
How you been,
man? I
Mike?
wish Chase was on in the beginning. He'll nip you right in the bud on that stuff.
Probably so. But how you been, though, brother?
I've been all right. Can't complain. It's been a tough week, but nonetheless, I'm here.
You're telling me? Tell me about it, dude. It's been a week since I've been free. But, of course, we're also joined by the good brother all the way from the mean streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut, the one, the only, Walter. You can follow him on Twitter at HeyWalter. Walty, what's going on, brother? Uh-oh. Walter, you okay, bro?
I am here now. What happened?
What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. Had to take care of some business, you know.
Take care of some business, huh? Is that what we're calling it now?
Taking care of some business. It was very impromptu. I wasn't supposed to be in the car, but last minute.
Listen, man, when a booking calls, you go. Is that what it is? That's the vibe.
I told him I'd leave around 10:45, so I'll be on the show for a good amount of time, you know.
But the important thing, Walter, is that you're here now, man. I'm glad to have you here. But I hope all of you, in all seriousness, okay, all the bullshit aside and all that crap that we're doing with the buttons and all that, right? I do it for fun, okay? I do it for fun. But I hope all of you are enjoying yourselves. We're like, what, a week away from Halloween? It's like next Monday and shit. And I'm sure all of you It's next Monday, right? Not the Monday, but
What?
the Monday after. The Monday after Halloween.
It's
not
I
the
I don't
It's
know.
next Monday.
Yeah,
It's next Monday.
so the 31st. So the 31st. Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot's been going on. What's going on there, bro? What's
Oh
going
shit!
on?
I forgot about my mic. I'm just trying to take my jacket off.
I'm sure you try to take your jacket off. It's getting hot in the car. That what it is, bro?
It's getting
Get
real
us-
hot in the car. Yes.
I'm sure it is getting real hot in the car. I'm sure it is, brother.
It
But what is
is.
going on? Also, all you folks in the chat. We have Fran Girl. What's up, Steve? Big Mike in chat.
What's up, Frantic World?
Our boy Chief here, and long time listener to the show. Hey, happy Friday, guys. Is it true that about CM Punk out of
We'll
AEW?
get into that, Chief.
Wrestling
We'll
Twitter is
get to
confusing me. Anything official? The World Sports Battleground. Yo, what's up? What's going on, brother? What's up, Walter from Frantic World? Hey, drop the link for me, my friend. We watch a lot of wrestling. We would love to join the show. For sure, down the road, brother. Down the road. NXT Halloween Havoc. Saturday and Doctor Who. Sunday. What's a good weekend? What's a good weekend for me? From Trapkedia. Brandon Brown. What's up, everybody? What is going on? So, like I said, man, early on, I'm free. My schedule has opened up
Wait
a
a while.
lot. So it's been a week. I kept this to myself, but I quit my job of 11 years.
Which one? Oh, shop.
The
Right?
super. I quit ShopRite. This past Friday, I quit
Wow.
after
It's a
11
long
years.
time.
11. Yeah, I quit, bro. It's crazy because you're used to doing a certain job for so long. You know what I mean? And then it's like it's over. It's done. They didn't fire me. They didn't fire me. I just quit. There was a situation. Put it that way, right? And it wasn't
Did
my
you
fault.
put your 2 weeks in? Or
So
you just like, I'm not coming back.
So here's the thing. I'll get into that. And if I don't think anyone that works there listens to this, but it is what it is, right? Not like I signed
You don't
anything. Imagine like tomorrow I wake up and there's like, well, there's like a whole suit and all that shit. I doubt it. But anyway, there was like an issue that happened the Wednesday before I quit. It was my fault. It is what it is, right? I owned up to it, right? So they called me upstairs on Friday, and we talked about this. And I gave my point of view, what have you, right? Basically, I manned up to it. All right, it's my fault. It is what it is, right? And then they're like, okay, so we're removing you from the department that you're in. We're going to demote you back to where you were. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, all right. So my question to you is, do I still keep? I'm still getting paid the same shit, right? Which is bullshit for the time that I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yes. Mind you, I've been there for so long, you would think they would bump me up, right? No. My second question to them was, okay, I still get my schedule that I have currently, right? By the time it's 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I'm already home because my grandma lives with us, right? And my grandma's up there in age where she can't function like she used to, so she needs assistance, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, your shift is back from 2 p.m. to like 9 p.m. And that's where it hit me. These motherfuckers don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And not that they should, because again, to them, I'm nobody. To them, you know what I mean? I'm nobody, right? They can replace me, right? So right there, dude, the whole LA night, nah, kicked in for me. Like, nah, I ain't doing this. I quit. They
And
were
rightfully
shocked.
so.
Well, you're not a nobody there. You've been there for
Right, you've been there for 11 years, man.
No,
You've been loyal.
I get that. But in the sense of, okay, I can leave today. Tomorrow there'll be someone there to replace me. In that aspect.
Well,
That's almost every job.
That's every job, but you would
So-
think they would have your best interest at heart because you've been there 11 years and you messed up one time and they demoted you. I would have quit too.
So they didn't, and again, they
You
didn't
did
give
the
a
right
shit.
thing.
So I'm like, I quit. They're like, oh, before you leave, sign this paper. That we had this conversation. I'm like, I grabbed the paper and I ripped it in front of them and I left. Ripped that shit like,
It was a resignation paper.
What happened?
It was a resignation paper.
No. So it's like a report that we had this conversation and that was it, basically. So here's the thing: they didn't fire me,
Right. You quit.
so I still get my pension.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not gonna see it till like I'm 50 something years old, dude.
Right.
Keep that in mind. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it tomorrow. It's gonna be a minute.
It's impossible
It's
to
gonna be
figure out, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible. Imagine. Now, mind you, and I told them this too. If I'm gonna eat plates of bullshit, I'd rather do it somewhere else, where I'm getting paid more money. Also considering it's the holiday season around the corner. Also considering that, hey, gonna be hella overtime. Considering that, hey, this show, depending on the schedule, might be on a little hiatus, or I'm gonna have you guys take over the show in my absence. I love how Mike is like,
no, wait a minute. No. Your UPS job, the airport job
yes.
demands more.
Well, here's the thing. During peak season, I can go in at midnight and I won't leave till like 4 p.m. because there's like a shitload of overtime. And mind you, that's my main job now.
What do you mean? Like, what time do you work again?
So I go in at 4 a.m. And mind you, what I do, I unload and reload the cargo planes for UPS. So I'm outside.
Heavy labor work.
When it's cold, I'm outside. When it's hot, like it was this past summer, I was outside. When it rains like crazy, I'm outside. When it's snowing, that northeast blizzard that we get out here, Mike, I'm sure also the Midwest can be crazy too. It's a blizzard.
Well,
too.
then we turn it to the North. Midwest is out of the building.
Yeah.
We're Canada.
So yeah, I'm a free man, y'all. I'm a free man, y'all. But again, I'm not bitter. I'm not upset. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'll still go there to shop from time. I still have friends that work there. Just keep that in mind. So a lot of them were sad. And look at this. We got a caller here. We have a live caller on the. Yes, we have a live caller on the show. He is calling himself here the king of Connecticut.
Okay.
Connecticut King.
Okay. Besides me, yes.
He's calling himself the real king of Connecticut. The one, the only, Mr. Paul Levesque, CEO and head of creative of the WWE. Good sir. Good evening. How are you? Before I forget here, let me find it. So many here. There we go.
How goes it, guys? Sorry, I'm kind of down today. It's a rough day, you know. Seeing a bunch of lies about how we didn't want Billy Gunn, and Tony's paying the dirt sheets once again to spread lies about me and about WWE. It's rough, but what can you do, man? What can you do when you work with children, right?
Oh, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. But how have you been, though, man? I hope you had a wonderful week, right, Walter? Right, Mike?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Always hoping for the best.
Of course, always hoping for the best.
You know, the week was rough, man. Rough week. You know, the old ticker wasn't ticking like it used to, and stuff. And you know, I don't know, man. It was just a rough week, Steve. I don't really know what to say. You know that.
How's your recovery going? I know you caught COVID over the week.
And that's why my voice is like how it is. I had COVID, and it's been like just one of those things where, you know, I'm triple vaccinated, buddy. I'm triple vaccinated, and all that nature. But you know, I'm triple vaccinated, and still catch this thing and kicking my butt. So making me not feel like myself, not feel like the game. And then I have to deal with people talking about, you know, Tony Khan, you know, saying, I didn't want Billy Gunn at the DX reunion, and people are foolishly thinking that I want to sign CM Punk all of a sudden. Like, what is this going on, Steve? I hope you guys are talking about that. And I want to set the record straight that we don't want to be in the CM Punk business. We don't want to be in the CM Punk business. Tony can be in the CM Punk business. We're in the WWE business.
To be fair, you guys been there. You guys been down that road. many years ago. And you just can't go back in time, right? Ain't that right, fellas? Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, can't go back in time. You've been there, done that. Y'all off that now. So yeah, why
Well,
go back?
well, it's funny, what, let's get into that right away. So, as you guys know, CM Punk.
Steve,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll let Chase jump in here. I really don't want to talk about Bill. He's such a jobber and a loser. So,
All right, so we'll see you back later. That what it is. We'll see you back in a bit.
yeah, I'll come on later. I actually BPN blocked Tony's number. I actually see him trying to call it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. He's trying to call you guys right now. It's
Can I ask you a
absolutely
question, Mr.
hilarious.
Ron? Mr. Levesque, can I ask you a question? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if you're good with imitations here, but what do you think Tony will be saying right now about finding out about all this? What do you think he'd be saying?
Oh, Tony, he'd probably come and he'd probably be like, "I can't believe that you're doing this. You can't believe you're letting me on and you're going on. You're telling lies about me, Paul. How dare you?" So, something along those lines. He would.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I mean,
Yeah, you hide your raspiness. That's amazing.
With COVID, oh my goodness,
I am
The
king of
lung
kings for a
capacity.
reason.
You could probably still wrestle, huh?
you got one match in you.
But he'd be, you know him. He'd be freaking out. He'd be wondering what the hell's going on here. He'd be all like, "I don't understand why you think that Billy Gunn cannot come. I mean, you could be Billy Gunn just got mentioned Dynamite." Say something like that.
Not a problem. Question, Mr. Levesque. Do you think Tony would like this picture right here? You think he'd like it?
Oh yeah, man. He would love that picture. He looks like a doofus in that picture, to be honest, man. Like with those glasses. What is he? Like, dude, like he does realize he's 40 years old, right? He's dressing like he's 22.
Man, tell me about it. I tell you what, I'll talk to my producers this week to get more photos of yourself. So
No, Steve, I like this photo. This photo is really nice. I'm doing a cool little pose. I don't even know what I'm doing with my hands here, to be honest with you, Steve, but it's really cool. I like it.
Not a problem, Mr. Levesque. Well, thank you for the time. Hopefully you come back in a little bit, all right? I know Chase wants to get on as well. Joining us now from beautiful, sunny California, the one, the only, Chase Oliver. Chase, what is going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, brother. All right.
Do that for everyone.
Triple H wants to come back on real quick. He wants to say something real quick.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Yeah.
Oh, what happened now? Mr. Paul Levesque?
Where was my applause?
What do you mention that? There you go.
Yeah. Once my picture came on, I should have had the picture right away. It should have been right away.
You gotta blame the producer of the show. The wrestling bear is I don't know what's going on right now with the wrestling bear, but I'll talk to I'll talk to
all right, Chase. Hop on talking about Bill. Have fun talking about Phil.
All right. The one, the only Chase is back. Chase, what's going on, brother? Hope all is well with you.
Oh, it is, Steve. It is.
Of course, man. I know there's been.
Well, we still got Triple H. He's still.
Hey. I'm telling you, man. The producer right now is acting a little funny, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But
he might be under the influence. Huh?
I doubt he's under the influence. I'm also watching Dynamite too, which is crazy.
Why? Why are you watching Dynamite?
It's live. It's live about Rampage.
Dynamite's
Rampage. It's live. It's live today from Daly's Place. They're live today.
Wow.
All right. Anyway,
interesting.
I will not go to the show next week. Nope.
It's funny you guys say so. CM Punk has been in the news ever since ever since All Out, right? The media scrum. Everybody was what's gonna happen, right? With CM Punk. Remember he won the world title, and then they had to vacate it. And on that night, vacant became literally champ.
Yeah, dude, he did it. Trios champ, AEW champ.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Also holding the UFC lightweight title. You think he's gonna be upset?
Yeah, he's gonna be upset. He didn't make the weight, Steve. Some bums named Charles Oliveira, and it's some Mahachev fighting for the belt instead of vacant.
Under a pound and a half, by the way. But that's beside. That's for
over a pound and a half. He was over by 1 pound and a half. Could have done a chance.
Talk about both gentlemen, but yes. So it was reported. Yeah, they were. They were all suspended, right? It was reported this week that Ace Steel had been released by AEW. And people were wondering what's going to be with CM Punk. What's going on, right? And it was reported on Wrestling Observer newsletter that, in quote here, AEW is in talks with CM Punk about the future, but it looks doubtful he will be back. Those with close knowledge of the situation said they're in talks with Punk about a buyout of the remaining years of his contract. So AEW is trying to buy out his contract.
Wow.
They are trying to find a way to get rid of him without firing him. Like, they just want to buy out his contract.
They're basically releasing.
They're basically letting him go, but trying to get their money back. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys would know this or anyone in the chat. Does anyone know how many years are left in CM Punk's contract?
I think it was 3 years. He was a 3-year deal.
And how much per year?
Oh, it has to be at least like $3 million. If Jericho was getting $3 million before, it has to be 3.5.
3.5?
Ooh. $5 million?
If not 4, because didn't the article said if he gets bought out, he wouldn't have to work again?
Likely no.
Basically, I mean,
it might have been like 4 or 5 million.
Yes.
If not,
well, if he gets a buyout, his taxes will go up. So he might want to pick up an extra job because he's going to have to pay some taxes for that.
I would hope he'd open a cafe, open a business in Chicago, or a bake shop.
He tried that. It failed.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He had like a little coffee shop. He lived on top of it for a bit.
That's crazy. But that's what's going on right now. They're trying to figure out what to do with CM Punk. I know there's folks who are in favor of this, and then there's some that are not. Some that feel like, if you're gonna buy out his deal, you got to buy everyone else's out. Now, again, I just don't know exactly. Again, we're just assuming here, right? The number left on the deal and how much. We're just assuming it at this point, right? Keep that in mind. But it's just insane because now there's even talks that WWE is interested. That's what they're saying, that they're interested in CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
My thing is this: I'm good. I don't need to see him wrestle anymore. I don't need to see it. I understand that the person in him, again, because he could be very, very, spiteful, right? Petty, very petty. Because also, no one in the locker room in AEW wants to work with him, or feel like they have to really make huge amends, just so again they can cooperate and all that shit. But the idea of him going back to WWE, I just don't know, man. What do you guys think? Chase, I'll start with you.
I think Tony Khan's making a big mistake buying out CM Punk. I don't think it's the move that he should be doing. I think he should just suspend him until he's healthy and then find a way to get out of his contract. Because right now CM Punk is going to be the hottest free agent once again. And who knows, WWE, they're known to play petty. And so now you're going to give CM Punk a chance to go back to WWE, especially if there's no non-compete clause. I also feel like, buying him out just doesn't solve any of the issues because I think the main issues is with the Elite. They're the reasons why this fight started in the first place because they were executive vice presidents who weren't doing their job. They weren't talking to Kenny. They weren't talking to Punk. They were trying to undermine him. And, CM Punk, he did everything he could. He wanted to sit down meeting with Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman Adam Page did not want that sit down meeting with CM Punk. So that really is on them as professionals. And really, to be honest, I feel the Elite should be stripped as EVPs. No more of this. Like, they shouldn't be executive vice presidents. I don't care if they have health benefits. Tony Khan has to really show them, like, hey, there's consequences for being these type of people because they're not boys. They're executive vice presidents. They can't be talking about this. They can't be acting like this, I should say. But yeah, CM Punk is going to get paid a good fee. Good for him. He's once again, he's the ultimate finesser. He finessed AEW out of all this money. He finessed the UFC off of all that money too, just for him to get his ass kicked. I think he made like a career earnings of $8 million while in the UFC. and that's just gets his ass kicked, which is great. Good for him. But yeah, he's ultimate finesser, and he keeps on finessing people. And I wouldn't be surprised if he finesses WWE one more time before he calls it quits. Good for him.
Yes. Walter, what about you?
Yeah, I'm sort of on the same boat. I mean, I get it. It sucks if you have to buy him out completely, because that's a waste. I won't say waste of money, but yeah, like you wanted to use him as an investment basically, and he only gave you a year out of it. Not really ideal, but obviously the way the situation happened, it was just a mess. And I agree, like the Elite and the Bucks, they shouldn't get fired, but definitely no more executive vice president. I mean, especially if you're still wrestling, like how it was always weird to me, like how you could be an active wrestler and an EVP at the same time. That just doesn't sound right at all. But yeah, Punk going back. We could say I'm not feeling it now, but once it happens, maybe there's a different tune. But I don't think he should be a full-time wrestler if he does come back. He should probably come back on a part-time basis, but that's just a wait-and-see game for that.
Yeah. To me, you guys are right. It was very disappointing. Everyone was just excited, myself included, when Punk came back. I remember with Big Mike doing a watch along to him coming back a year ago almost, right? And how crazy that was. And now here we are a year and change later, and it's like, bro, the guy's miserable. The guy's
he's always
been, to be fair though,
he's miserable when he
miserable.
doesn't get his way, and they didn't give him his way.
I love that. I love how like a year ago he's like, I'm happy. That's what I want. I want to be happy. And then you go look at the 2022 press conference. What did I deserve to get an empty-headed dump buck like Hangman Adam Page to come at me? He's like all pissed. It's like so funny. And then we have people who call themselves EVP who can't even manage a fucking target. that line doesn't get talked about enough. He literally told these people that they couldn't manage a fucking target.
And again, when you think about it, they can't manage a fucking target, right? The Elite literally can't manage a fucking target. Basically, what I'm wondering.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Where's the lie? Exactly. But it's very disappointing. It's sad as shit, bro. I think their problem was you had him wrestling every single fucking week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His body can't do that anymore.
I get it. He's an attraction. He is arguably their biggest pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear, no, it's not Brian. It's not Adam Cole. I like
Punk.
both. It's Punk. Got him their biggest numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like no one thought this would happen. Like that's the thing about Punk.
Us
like,
included.
No. Like he sold out the United Center based off a fucking dirt sheet rumor that CM Punk might come back.
Right.
Yeah. And the ratings were pretty good.
It's
at least for that night.
Yeah, it's wild because you get the guy back, like you said, and you oversaturate him on TV, and then on an instant, the manipulative and nepotism of the Young Bucks and stuff just ruins his whole vibe, and now he's gone. It's like what do you do now? How are you going to recover from this if you do get rid of him?
Yeah.
And who's the ultimate blame?
I think he'll be mad if we say it, but that darn Tony Khan.
Well, thankfully, his VPN blocked this week. Yeah, we don't have to hear from him. Yeah, that's what WWE money does for you, man. Tony Khan, he bought all these robots. Triple H still came on last week, and now here it is.
Let's be real. This is from Will. Let's be real. Tony will always choose Kenny and the Bucks. I know the locker room sides with them, but Tony seems like when it comes to Kenny and the Bucks and Sammy Guevara, he has a bias for them. I think it's more to do in the fact those are his day ones.
Yeah.
His day ones that stuck by him. That, let's face it, they're not gonna go anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
They're getting paid a shitload of money just to do, depending how you view them, right? The minimum. And knowing that, hey, they don't got to go on the road on weekends anymore and, travel and take all these ridiculous bumps when they're getting paid a shitload of money by Tony Khan.
No, they're
Yeah.
still taking ridiculous bumps. They might not be on purpose or on
Yeah,
accident.
but
They're on purpose.
they're taking these bumps, but guess how much they're getting paid by the person for them to take these bumps versus going to some rinky-dink high school gym on a Saturday night. You know what I mean? In front of 100 people or so, whatever the fuck it may be. Reading more comments, by the way.
What the heck?
What the fuck? There you go.
That was a weird echo, dude. Steve sounded like it didn't sound like this.
I sound like fucking Spinner at one, Indianapolis guys. Indianapolis guys.
Guys, I need my car. And believe it or not, in the state of Indianapolis, you can't drive without a car.
Indianapolis. I wish I had a fucking polo shirt with a little stain on the side and shit.
Yeah. Playing Law and Order in the background on your TV.
Word. If I had a green room, if I had a green screen, oh, that'd be lit, yo. Anyway. Time for Anthem to back out the brink trunks, baby. CM Punk to Impact Wrestling. He'd love that taping schedule, more like cryptocurrency.
They give him food stamps to tell him, hey, this is how we pay Josh Alexander. We gave him a citizenship.
Exactly. I'm just asking, there really beef between Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega and the Bucks? Is there?
I think there was like a separation, like a split, but then they kind of reconciled when they knew Cody was leaving. So then the beef ended. Like they're like, we don't have to deal with you anymore.
Didn't Del Rio slap a official and then they brought him back? I remember there was an incident.
Bro, Randy Orton was like sticking his genitals out and saying, "Shake my hand," and stuff, and he was still with the company. Yes.
CM Punk helped AEW's business tremendously, but it'd be dumb to let him go. He drew their biggest gate. Yes, but at the same time, though, if you can read a room, homeboys is miserable as shit.
Mm-hmm. He just hates being there too.
He hates being there. He hates the direction. He hates the direction that the wrestlers are going to right now.
That's the funny thing about Punk. He goes, when I become that old veteran that doesn't want to listen to the young guys, someone fucking tell me. And now he's becoming.
You know what this is a case of? Just to take it to sports, this was a Draymond Green, Jordan Poole situation.
Yeah.
Basically.
With him being Draymond Green and half the locker room is Jordan Poole.
The only difference is whoever took the photo or recorded it not getting like $100,000 or whatever the fuck it may be that they got paid by TMZ. James writes here, Forkham writes here, you couldn't live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Triple H to CM Punk.
You know what that's from, Steven?
No, do not. I'm sorry.
It's Avengers. It's Avengers, man. That fucking Endgame, bro. Yeah. Thanos is sitting there. All the Avengers are coming. He goes, you could not live with your own failures. So where did that bring you? Back to me.
I had high hope for CM Punk AEW run. The news is very disappointing as a fan. I understand toxicity is no good morale.
Toxicity. Yeah.
Steve, have you been reading a book? I see you got to read a book. I know you're free now that you don't have a second job. You should read a book. Yeah, read 30 minutes a day. It'll improve your reading. You'll learn new vocabulary terms.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
What's up, Chase? What's up, Chase?
No, Steve. Okay. Well, I know we got other topics, but you got to pull up the Cat in the Hat. I need to read Cat in the Hat live.
I don't have a book.
No, you can read Cat in the Hat live on PDFs. Google Cat in the Hat in PDF.
Stop it, 50 Cent. Stop it. This is not Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent. Stop it.
No, I'm trying to make him read. This guy is saying toxicity.
He's so high.
It would only be funny that Cody and CM Punk dissing WWE to end up back to WWE.
They always go back.
They all go back, though.
Oh, nice. Good for Willow Nightingale getting that contract.
Willow Nightingale.
I thought she was always elite.
Is she though?
Yeah, well, maybe they have more cap space now because they got rid of Punk.
Let's see here. Let me go on the Twitter here.
If I had the cap room decider.
Is there a graphic up already? There finally.
No, it's
finally.
it's happening live on Rampage, Steve.
Yeah, I thought you were watching.
I thought you were watching Rampage, Steve.
I am watching, but I'm not. But I'm focusing on the show though.
Okay.
What's up with that? What's up with that? He has a lot of talent that is just not contracted at all. Isn't that a little risky?
I mean, if only he wasn't VPN blocked, he would come in tonight for sure. He would let us know. Yeah, Triple H did a number on him. His calls are not coming through. It's impressive. Impressive what WWE money can buy you sometimes.
I'm getting I have here 25 missed calls already, and it's not even the timing is not even in between. It's like back to back to back to back to back to back.
He really wants to talk for what? What did he say last week?
He was going crazy live, right, Steve? He was kind of going.
He was going insane on his birthday week, man.
Yeah, he was very happy.
A little stressed.
There's no loyalty in wrestling.
Madman Fulton. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who was Madman Fulton?
You remember from the original Wyatt?
Oh,
no,
Sanity?
from the original Sanity? Yeah, from the Sanity. Yeah. The original.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that?
All right, Orange Cassidy just pulled a belt out of a book bag.
Yeah, he's been doing that. He did that.
Yeah, he's been doing that. Didn't you watch Dynamite?
No, Steve doesn't watch. He watches the YouTube highlights.
I'm watching both shows. I thought both.
Well, then you would have saw that he had the book bag with the
title. Well, you know what? If Steve did watch both shows, he would have never missed our never open weight champion, Karl Anderson.
With Cameron Grimes. Yes, the same machine gun Karl Anderson, who is currently also, believe it or not, the never open weight champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And it just so happens that New Japan is running a show on November 5th, where the machine gun is set to defend the never open weight title, right, against Hikuleo.
Got canceled.
What just so happens on that same day.
What's happening?
He is going to be crown jewel live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
he chose the Saudis over.
And he is scheduled to be in a 6-man tag along with AJ and the big LG, Luke Gallows. Some will call him Doc Gallows, but depending whatever the fuck you want to call him, right? The team up to take on the Judgment Day of Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic. See the dilemma here for our beloved machine gun?
Machine gun can't make New Japan. He even said that his agent booked him when he was not available, which bad job by his agent. Bad job by his agent. Now, we did say that our belief was there's an agreement between WWE and New Japan, right? I just don't think, obviously, it's not going to happen. Not right here. I think we'll see Karl Anderson, I think, by the time we get to Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, I think it's heard that he's going to be wrestling at Wrestle. Like, he's working that show, apparently. That's like the rumors going around.
That, from what I'm hearing, that's like the deal. Okay, listen, I'll come here, but you guys let me work January 4th.
I love how people now are treating this like it's such a bad thing. Like, oh, the never open weight title. Oh man, all the greats have held that title. See, Suzuki, Tomohiro Ishii,
Goto, Shibata.
Yeah, all the greats have held that belt. You know, like, oh man, the never open weight title. Tanahashi held it just so he could get Grand Slam. Yes. I mean, Okada avoided it.
Jay White, Will Ospreay,
yeah.
Tomohiro Ishii.
I already said him, yeah. But,
I know, but Evil, remember Evil?
Oh yeah, Evil was a former never openweight champion. I mean, I just love how people are freaking out over this. Like, it's not like it's the IWGP heavyweight title. I mean, it's a never openweight championship with the wrestler who's not really like. Is Karl Anderson really that big of a deal for New Japan? Like, not really. I mean, if we're
he
gonna
was
be
in
mad
the
about
hottest
this,
stable at the time back in the day.
no, but I'm talking
Also-
about right now. But also the
Togi
IWGP
Makabe
tag.
as well.
Oh,
Togi
Toki.
Makabe.
Yeah. Great O'Connell maybe held it once. Who knows?
No
Who knows? I don't know.
Kenta,
Yeah,
Probably.
Kenta, yeah.
Hideo
yeah,
Itami.
Ooh.
Dale Tommy, bro. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the IWGP tag titles are being held hostage. I don't see anyone being like, "Oh, get the belts off FTR." Like they're fine with the 7-star FTR, but Big Money Gallows and Carl Anderson are doing their thing, and all of a sudden now the never openweight titles is this big deal. I don't know. I think people are freaking out over something so what's it called? So small, like with this never openweight title.
Yes,
I agree.
that is, I think, is very, very true. I think people to let the shit play out. All right, let it play out. It's not like there's some conflict here of anything major. All right, it's not like it's Okada, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's not like Carl Anderson's the United States champion and he fucked off to the federation.
Question, because I don't follow them with New Japan. Okay, is Will Ospreay still the U.S. champion in New Japan?
Yeah.
Does he finally have the belt? 'Cause I know they're doing this whole thing.
Yeah, he got it back.
Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson's now on Impact. He just lost to Bully Ray.
Okay, well, what else is new?
He got signed to Impact. Oh, man.
I just said now he's on Impact.
He's in it.
Maybe I think Frantic World follows Impact closer. Frantic World in the chat. Let us know if Juice Robinson did. In
He
fact,
lost to Bully Ray.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was like, no way. This is 2013 or are we in 2022? I didn't know. 2015.
Maybe we could see AEW work with MLW and see Jacob Fatu and Dynamite.
I don't think Tony has a good relationship with Mr. Court Bauer, right?
I don't know, man. I wonder. Never mind. Maybe one day a Court Power impersonation. I doubt it. Has anyone ever heard Court Bauer speak? No, right? Okay, good. NJPW is pissed off at WWE and fans can't believe it. I mean,
I like CPZ's comment. That one was funny.
WWE is so petty. They're gonna work with GCW after AEW said they don't want people working GCW anymore.
Yeah, is that a real rule?
So
legit.
So to my understanding, that's what's going on right now. They told Moxley.
I was going to say, you don't remember that picture Steve put in our group chat of Stephanie and I guess the guy from
Brett
GCW?
Lauderdale. Brett
Yeah.
Lauderdale.
That dude, that's like the most random friend for Stephanie to have. Like you'll be like, yeah, who's Stephanie's friend with? Oh, Brett Lauderdale. Like that's like one relationship. You're like, what? How are they friends?
So from what I remember, Moxley in his new deal with AEW, Tony didn't want him working GCW anymore, considering
just independence
period. That's also including GCW, and then that goes for a lot of the AEW talents that are signed to AEW. And I get it. I totally understand not having them work as much indies anymore, because if they're gonna get hurt, and God forbid it happen, but in the event should you get hurt, let it be in their own ring, not in another person's ring, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I think it's time for the main event.
What's the
You
main
see
event?
Mark Henry? You see Mark Henry?
Yep, it just happened.
It's time for the
For the
main event.
Yo, my man really finessed. My man really getting.
Yeah, that's all he has to
saying
do.
that.
That's all he's doing for
It's
AEW.
No, my man dude, how dare you? My man Big Show finesse better, dude. Big Show was like, yeah, I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. He got paid. He wrestled one match with QT Marshall, and he good. My boy Big Show.
Screw this. You don't pay me enough. I'll be a backstage guy.
Yeah, no, Big Show was all like, yeah, I'll do commentary for Dark Elevation, and yeah, we'll name the show after me, Elevation. Dude, fuck you, Tony. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cap. Oh, and Captain Insano was supposed to come back, man. We still waiting for that, man.
Yeah.
My man, Big Show.
I don't watch Impact Wrestling Chase from Frantic World, by the way.
Frantic World. I thought you did. I thought you would know. I was like, man, if anyone knows Frantic World does, he watches more wrestling than I do. I was trying to see.
I love it. Bully Ray burying the youth in Impact like old times.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
where's
but-
Food Killer? We need him, yo. Food Killer would know about this Impact Wrestling
No,
stuff.
he watches more Marvel than he does Impact Wrestling. Better viewing choices, I would say.
Where's Andre Corbin? We need him for real.
People still
Andre
watch
Corbin would-
Impact Wrestling. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You'd be surprised, man. Listen, Impact. I'll say this, okay?
Not even the
Oh
diehards.
my
No,
Not
real
even the
quick.
big
Once in
fans.
once in a while, you'll scroll through. Oh, there's a good match on. There's only one good match on every single episode.
There's probably really good matches in every episode, but does it matter? Like, do we care?
I know.
No, the viewership doesn't stay, but they're on a shitty channel. So
Andrade's pissed right now. I'm sure he is.
About
Why is he
what?
pissed? What was he mad
shouldn't
about this
be.
week?
I would have
He
guessed.
shouldn't be. He's probably on his way out.
I would guess because, okay, there's talks of AEW trying to buy out CM Punk out of his contract.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
Andrade would want the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
buy
not?
me out of my contract.
Yeah, buy him out of contract.
You
Yeah, what's
know?
the point of keeping him? I mean, they didn't do shit with him. So
Yeah, buy him out.
WWE fans are going to say who is Nick Gage?
Nick Gage. Oh man, what a jobber that guy is, huh?
Oh no, man, oh no.
damn.
The XT
Wouldn't it be
versus-
something though if he shows up on
GC.
WWE television?
Imagine NXT 2.0,
Raw.
the feud with Grayson Waller. Yo, can you imagine?
Grayson Waller. Hey, this is the Waller effect, Mr. Gage. You're not ready for that.
Yo, imagine on Raw instead of Brock Lesnar and Nick Gage, about Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley in that same where Bobby.
Yeah,
threw
they
Brock over-
they can't get Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley gets injured again. And they're like, oh man, who could face Brock Lesnar? And then all of a sudden the lights just go out. You just hear and then Brock Lesnar's in the ring, and all of a sudden you hear, "Where's my fucking game at? Oh, where's my fucking game at, man?
Oh, he's
fuck
here.
that, I'm going, man.
He's
Fuck you.
here.
Fuck you,
He's-
Steve.
He's
Oh,
here.
God.
What's going on?
ATP all fucking day.
What's going on, King? How are you, King?
I fucking feel like shit. That's how I feel, man. Anyways, where's my fucking dad game at?
I'm doing good, King. How about yourself?
Where's my fucking game at?
We're here. We're
We're
here,
here.
King.
We're right here.
Yeah,
All right.
then you all gotta say ATP all fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah, ATP all day. Yeah.
Steve, I wonder if this is the W title again. And now we're gonna go fuck Brock Lesnar's face up with Picard, and we won't know we're here.
I believe it. Do you guys believe that too?
He
You guys
ain't
wanna-
no beast incarnate. Bitch had never been in incarceration like me. I'm real beast incarnate, man. I've been incarcerated. He ain't even know what it's like behind those bars. The only thing he probably had to go behind is to make a payment. He never been incarcerated before. Why do you call him the beast incarnate? He's never been incarcerated, Steve.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Never been incarcerated.
Yeah, never been incarcerated. So who the fuck is he, the beast incarnate?
I have no clue, man. I have no clue.
Exactly, man. Fucking fake ass piece of shit,
Let
bitch.
Nick
You don't
Gage-
even live on a farm. No, I bet you don't even live on a fucking farm, Steve. You talking about killing animals and shit. Man, I kill. You know, I can't really say that on air, but you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Yeah, you should.
Hey,
go
I ain't trying to go to
NXT,
prison.
man.
I ain't trying to go to prison for the fourth. NXT, man, I
Yeah.
would wrestle. I'll wrestle all those fuckers in NXT. I'll out wrestle Brain Breaker. I'll out wrestle Mandy Rose. I'll wrestle.
What?
Yeah, I'll fuck her
What?
up big time. I'll give her a power driver right on the outside.
Nick Gage versus Care Bear.
Oh baby, give me your Care Bear, man. I'll fucking rip his head off and put the stuffing down my throat.
Okay. All right. It's very.
Now what did Halloween Havoc? Well, Havoc are going to be calling. There's no death match on the card.
Halloween Havoc. Look at that. Look at that.
What's going on this show, Steve? Tell me what the fucking gang needs to know. What's going on, Halloween Havoc?
Well, it goes down this Saturday from the, I guess, the Capitol Wrestling Center, the AKA...
Capitol Wrestling Center, Capitol Wrestling Center, these nuts.
Hey, you said it. You said it, man. You said it yourself.
So
The only
Capital Wrestling
Capitol Wrestling Center is GC fucking W.
Yeah. So I have the match. There's like 6 matches on this damn thing.
There's
Man,
6
that's
matches?
true. That's a lot, but there's no Havoc talking. Where's Havoc at? I don't see no Havoc.
You have Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller in a spin the wheel, make the deal type of match.
Spin what wheel? Are they
Deal.
making a wheel to get out probation?
Maybe.
Maybe a choice on the wheel.
Oh, fuck Kevin Owens, man. He a fat piece of shit, bro.
Oh my God.
The language king. Language.
Oh, sorry, Steve. I forgot you a fucking bitch in the Family Channel.
Whoa. King. Easy, King.
No, easy.
We have Julius Creed versus Damian Kemp in an ambulance match.
Oh, what? Oh, man. They definitely need an ambulance for me, man, after I drink so much this weekend.
It says here, if Julius loses, Brutus Creed will have to leave NXT.
Who the fuck is Brutus Creed?
I guess he's one half of
It
the
ain't
Creed
Apollo
brother.
Creed.
The more than? So Rocky has another movie and he has more kids?
Right?
No,
Yeah,
well,
but get this, he's white.
Wait a minute. Wait, why call himself Julius Creed? That's Apollo Creed's kid, ain't it?
Well, one of them.
One of them, yeah.
I mean, they're not.
Man,
Put it this way, they're athletic as Adonis. Put it that way. They're as athletic as Adonis. Isn't that right, fellas?
Man,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. This sounds so stupid. Who fucked Damon Kemp? Sounds like some Java.
His brother is Olympic gold medalist, good sir.
You know what Olympic gold medalists can
Kurt
do?
Angle?
No,
I'm Olympic gold medalist.
I mean, it might be his dad. He has a black son already.
Steve, I won the jail Olympics for fucking running away from the CO.
what?
The CO, you know the CO, the correction officer say, "Hey, get back into your cell." We would do Olympics, and I'll be there. I ran them the whole time. Steve.
You got a gold medal?
Gold medal. Oh God. We have Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade in a spin. Roxanne Perez.
Damn.
Wait, they having women wrestle at the Havoc show?
Yeah.
You said Roxanne and who?
Cora Jade.
What's the match?
And they spin the wheel, make the deal.
Again?
Wild match.
Wait, what weapon? What?
What man? A weapon?
Wild match.
Oh man, I'll make sure that. So Steve, who the fuck is ATP fucking with in this match? And I'll make sure she get a pizza cutter.
I'm gonna go with Cora. Cora Jade won at.
No, Steve, who the fuck are we rocking with? I don't give a fuck about your prediction.
I say Roxanne Perez.
I'll make sure Roxanne Perez get some pizza cutter and be ready with some thumbtacks and some glass, and so Cora Jade can be, dead on arrival come Saturday.
Whoa. Okay. We have here a ladder match for the vacant North American Championship.
Wait, what title?
The North American.
Man, that's some fucking bullshit, man. I'm the North American champion.
Well, let's just say Vacant's going to be very upset because this Saturday he's giving up not just the UFC lightweight title.
Fuck UFC. I shit fake. I'm real fucking shit.
We have Carmelo Hayes.
I fucking beat UFC champ. I beat Chase Covington. He think he tough. He don't do shit. He haven't even officially challenged me yet. Well, pussy.
We have Carmelo Hayes versus Oro Mensah versus Wesley.
Wait, whoa. Did you just say Pepto-Bismol?
Oro Mensah.
Who?
Some guy they're pushing in NXT. I guess it's just to buy you film. That's what it is.
Hey, his name sounds like oral mouth sex.
Hey man,
fuck is that Orem
versus Wesley versus Von
Wesley?
Wagner
Von Wagner? What is this? Oh my
versus Nathan
Man,
Frazier.
Steve, you could use
Who?
the money. You could use the money that you watching this and watch GCW this Saturday in Detroit.
Right. Oh,
That's right. I think at the beginning of the Nick
Oh,
Gage
man.
Invitational, right?
Oh, I didn't even know I was wrestling that night. I guess I am, yeah.
Chase Gage Invitational.
Nick Gage should be in this ladder match. I don't know any of these people besides Carmelo Hayes.
I'm going to be there, man. Don't worry about it, man.
Man, we need a
At the
surprise
Capital
entrance or
Wrestling,
something.
Capital Wrestling Center, these nuts.
Seriously, like,
I believe.
who's winning that ladder match?
Well, I'm gonna go with Wesley.
Oh
Who?
man, dude. Who
That guy?
Wesley?
was a tag team
Who's
guy.
he? Who's Wesley?
Well, he is the former Desmond Xavier, sir.
Oh man, he was really good. He did a bunch of flips and shit, man. I told him, hey man, can't be doing that on thumbtacks though.
I believe it. We have here Mandy Rose defending the NXT Women's Championship versus Alba Fire.
Man, this sounds Steve, get to the main event. No one cares about this jobber shit, man.
never know.
Mandy Rose is one of the longest reigning champs, though.
So am I. I'm the longest reigning Murder Death King champ and ATP champ. Right here, Steve, I'm the
champ?
I'm the
I don't know
ATP
the
champion. Right here,
championship
Steven.
Yeah.
I'm the
Well?
I'm the leader of the ATP game.
When?
I've always been the leader.
Damn,
What
Steve, I
the-
thought you were the leader. What happened?
Let's just say, man, I was no match. Anyway,
Yeah, I beat him and I took Chase Covington's American Championship. So that also makes me America's champion.
Where are these titles at?
so in the main event,
The belts
Yeah.
are the belt. I don't know, Steve, where my fucking belts at?
well, they're being made.
Where's my fucking gain at?
We're everywhere, sir. We're everywhere,
We
King.
need ATP all day.
Exactly. We have in the main event Braun Breaker defending the NXT Championship versus Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough.
Yeah, JD, these nuts in your mouth.
I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
In that, yeah. Listen, this show's not gonna blow your hair back. Let's just be
Yeah,
honest
what's up with
here.
that main event? They got. I mean,
Hey, Steve, put yourself on a big screen.
Why?
Just for a little bit. Just for a little
Why?
bit.
I don't even
What?
Just
see
for a little
you.
bit. Just for a little bit. Okay. Just keep talking.
Why? What's going on?
Keep talking. Keep talking. Just act normal.
keep talking. I want to see something.
Okay. What? What do you want to see?
Talk about JD McJobber.
What
Yeah,
about him?
JD Mc, don't Google me.
Well, don't Google him
These
because
Yeah.
nuts in your mouth.
Oh god.
oh my god, the guy in the goof in the mask. Oh, the show's over. Okay, Rampage is over with.
She was still
Oh,
watching
man.
that shit.
Hey, here's Steve, man. That's it. I'm out of here, Steve. America champion. Out. Put me on the screen, Hugh Steve. Put
Put
me
you
on the fucking screen.
There you go.
Hey,
You.
I want all you before I leave to put in the chat ATP all fucking day. When I say where my gain at, I want to see ATP all fucking day. You, Steve, fuck you, fuck Walty, and fuck Big Mike. I'm the real beast incarcerated, and I'm fucking going to be the real American champ. Chase Covington, just like JD's nuts. JD's nuts in your mouth, bitch.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
whoa,
God.
That was uncalled for here, guy. That
He's a real American like Hulk Hogan.
he's a real American guy. He's a real American.
Man.
So
Oh, man.
again,
That's
listen, the show's not gonna listen. That show is not gonna blow your hair back. We are not doing a Wrestle Companion. We are not. Why?
No.
Come on, no, we're not.
No.
No. I'll watch it on Sunday and I'll review it on Monday. How about that? I can do that for you guys. Maybe.
I'll review it with you.
Okay, you better watch it. Though. I don't want to hear. I didn't watch it, or I saw the.
No, I'll watch it. I ain't got nothing going on Sunday.
Okay.
Depends on what time you review it, Steve, and I might join. Yeah, sorry guys. Chase Gage got really excited talking about being in WWE and stuff. Hopefully I didn't miss much, guys.
Well, hopefully we find out he's part of a DLC DLC on 2K22. Can you imagine that? Wouldn't that be
Well, just like Chase Gage, I gotta get the hell out of here too. But
really, Walty?
Yeah, unfortunately, we passed the hour mark, so
that is true. That is true. We got like one more cup. We'll take care of it, Walty. We'll take care of it.
You'll take care of it.
Exactly.
I'll be back. Will I be back next week? Probably not, but
probably not. Of course,
I'll keep you updated.
We'll keep us updated. Hopefully, by the time we come back, the Giants are 6-1. Man, hopefully
they better be 6-1. But Jacksonville, that's a
Tony's team. Oh, no wonder why Tony. No wonder why Tony's.
Whoa, Steve. So he made through. I see him right. Steve, he's here.
I see Tampa. I see here Jacksonville. Screen name Jacksonville Dixie. The one. Good evening, good sir.
Hey guys! You thought you were a snake, Paul. You thought you were a snake. You thought you could hold me back. It's all right. So, it is what it is. Hey, it's not fucking over. Until I say it's fucking over. It's not fucking over. Until I say it's fucking over. Whether I beat you again in the race, you son of a bitch. I beat you again. I beat you.
Whoa,
Jesus. Senor Khan coming in strong.
I'm coming in strong, Steve. It's going to be a great week. We had a great episode of Dynamite on Tuesday night when we had the NBA playoffs. We had the MLB playoffs. We had the opening
NBA playoffs.
I'm talking, Steve. We had all this against us, and we had NXT overloading. So much for a developmental brand. You're bringing up all your main roster talents just to beat us. This pissant company. We fucking kicked your ass. We beat you in the demographic. We beat you in the ratings. The only thing that beat us was the fucking Good Brothers, and they were on AEW Wrestling. So I'm gonna say we did it, Steve. Let's fucking go.
That's a good
picture.
Say it again, Mr. Khan. Let's what?
Let's fucking go!
Oh, right, yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
You know how I feel about him right now.
That's right. Forgot you can't talk about him right now.
Oh yeah, I read it on too. What's wrong with that picture? I like that picture.
I'm on a roll, right? I'm on a roll.
Yeah, I mean, of course you like this picture. You look like you're 22 years old.
Whoa!
Decided to show up. I've actually been here, TK. I had to rudely hear Nick Gage make terrible jokes about my talent, and it was really, really sensitive. I did not like that, Steve. JD's nuts in my mouth. I didn't like that.
That was the best. I love that.
Wow.
Oh well, you know what? You could take this. You could take this ratings loss in your mouth, Hunter, because once again we beat you in the ratings. It was just like old times, right? On Tuesday night. Good picture, Steve. Good picture. Good picture. Good picture. Good picture.
Oh my god.
Just one good picture. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. But no, I'm not best friends with Punk right now. Cheap. I don't want to talk about it. It really hurts my feelings. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know, your New York Giants are going to fall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's going to be a great game, man. Hunter, you don't have really a football team, don't you? You don't really have a football team, do you?
I think he's a Patriots fan.
Yeah. I support winners, Tony. Something that you're not used to doing, winning. Oh, really? I'm not used to winning? Well, I kicked your ass for the last 18 weeks, and then I kicked your ass when you guys dominate Tuesdays.
Hey, Bill. Sorry.
Oh God, you silenced them.
Those are fighting words there.
I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm recovering from COVID, Steve. Can't just be healthy the whole time. But yeah,
also,
that's cute, Tony. Have fun victory lapping our developmental brand again. That's good on you. No, Paul. That was not a developmental brand. Good picture. Good picture. Thank you. That was Brad. you had a bunch of your main roster talent. You had Kevin Owens, you had Rhea Ripley, you had Raquel Gonzalez. You had good brothers, and I give you props. You got the good brothers to meet us. Good for them, but they were on AEW not too long ago, so I think people were just interested. Hey, why did you back at WWE? But it is what it is. I beat you once again, and I went to your VPN, and then it's one of those scenes. I beat you again. So I don't know what else to say. I just beat you.
Well, Tony, I did want to say also, Tony, congrats. Fulham yesterday beat Aston Villa 3-0. But this loss, Steven Gerrard got axed from Aston Villa. So you guys are making waves in the Premier League, which I am impressed.
Steve,
still in ninth place, but you guys are coming up.
That's progress. They're not
progress. Could be worse. You could be in the bottom three. You could be with Wolves, Wolverhampton, Leicester City, or Nottingham Forest.
Steve, that's where he's at with his talent. He's in the bottom three. So,
what?
What do you mean the butt? Pretty much all your guys want to get released. I mean, just be real with you, man. Just saying.
Well, Mr. Levesque, now that I have you here again, I have a question for you. And again, I know last week there's a lot of technical issues, but how did that meeting go with Nate Diaz?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Tony had his robots hack me. He was hacking. No, I did it. Did I? It's your Connecticut Wi-Fi. Your Connecticut Wi-Fi is not good. That's why your Connecticut Wi-Fi fucked up. As I was saying, I got hacked by Tony's robots, and pretty much it went great. We might see a real MMA fighter in WWE, not like Tony Khan. He has to go with Jorge Masvidal. Of course, we always go better. We get Nate Diaz. You get up on with Street Judas. We can have Nate Diaz.
Fair enough. Mr. Khan, would you like to rebuttal there?
Well, that's not a friendly debate. I don't want to rebuttal anything. Good for him. He talked to Nate Diaz. That's cool.
Okay. I was talking to the guy who trains with Nate Diaz. Never mind.
No, yeah. I talked to Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. I talked to Cesar Gracie. Yeah.
Very well. Let me see here. I think we have a question here in the chat. Nate Diaz wants his match with Dwayne.
So did Hunter. He didn't get that. He didn't get his match with Dwayne.
Mr. Connor, he's still
if Hunter would have said that, you guys would have laughed. You would have been like, he got you good, Tony.
Well, no, actually,
I just think your joke wasn't good, man. So the WrestleMania match didn't go through with Dwayne. It is what it is. Oh, boo-hoo. We just made another. We still made like $1 million off the show. I mean, you guys can't even make $1 million off your shows anymore. Your biggest draw's not even there. I see my mouth here. I don't want to talk about.
Well, Mr. Khan, before you go, I have one more question for you. One more question. I think I speak for everyone when I ask this question, right? For everybody. And it's following as goes.
Is it crack, cocaine, or meth you smoke? What type of drugs you want?
I was hoping you were going to ask me about the UFC 280, and I was going to predict that Islam Makhachev is going to dominate Charles Oliveira. But
will you be there? You going to be there?
Don't worry about it. But anyways, you know what?
What was that?
What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not how that was supposed to go?
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, I got Islam Makhachev winning, and I got Aljamain Sterling winning. And no, get him out of here. My good friend Ariel, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, man? How's it going?
Well, here, Triple H, Mr. Levesque, how are you? Ariel Hawani here for MMA Fighting.com. I'm here for the first time. I'm here with Tony Khan and Triple H here live in the studio via Zoom.
What the fuck, we got him too.
Tony, how are you, man?
Bye, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Well, okay.
You're right, Tony. Ariel. He's very difficult.
I'm telling you guys.
I've been smooth sailing. I keep my mic on mute. I do my thing. Ariel, great interview with me. Great interview with Tony. I think Tony was just someone. He wasn't ready for the interview. It is what it is. But hey, guys, I know you guys got to protect UFC 280. I know Walter has to leave, and I'm so sorry, Walter, that Tony came on like that. That was very rude of him. I'll be sure to talk to him. I'll be sure to talk to him. It's
he
absolutely
talked
ridiculous.
to him, you know, Jacksonville Jaguars. He's worried about that team, and
he tried to take funny pot shots, and you know, it's cute. It's cute what he does. I mean, he takes these pot shots. He thinks he's some badass, but really, to be honest, he's just a kid that has his action figures talk back to him. So, yeah.
Are you friends with Dana White?
Yeah. We always talk. Yeah. I mean, did you not see? I mean, Tony Khan was like in the corner somewhere by himself with Dana White during the UFC. We were front row. Like I dapped it up with Adesanya before his fight. Yeah, I know MMA. And by the way, I got Charles Oliveira. The champion has a name. And really, the champion's name is Roman Reigns, but Charles Oliveira is the next closest thing. And then I got Aljamain Sterling, great champion as well. I think he's going to retain his belt. And I'm going with the Sugar Show. My daughters, they absolutely love the guy. He's just like, just a great character. Reminds me of a WWE superstar. We really like him to come. So I'm going with the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley, I think he's going to pull up the upset, Steve. I really think it's possible. Those are my predictions. I know Tony, I don't know what noise he was making. He sounded like a dog whimpering and stuff. I don't know what he was doing there. So
I don't know either, Mr. Levesque. This is classic by CPZ.
Thank you, CPZ. I appreciate it. I don't know what's classic about it, but thank you. I don't really listen to classical music or anything.
Fair enough. But thank you for your time, sir. Thank you. Have a safe travels and enjoy your day. Hopefully you get better from COVID.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Around the Point crew. As always, thank you.
And before you go, let's give it up, guys, one more time for the King of Kings, the one, the only WWE Hall of Famer, Triple H. Gone. And Chase, welcome back, bro.
All right, what guy?
What a guy.
What guys, man? Come on the show. They provide us entertainment. Good people.
Good people.
I was so entertained. I decided to stay that next 10 minutes, but I couldn't. I needed to hear Tony come before I left. So.
It happens, man. It happens.
It only makes sense.
It happens. So,
but I will see you all maybe next week.
Maybe next week, okay. Yeah, very well, Walty. Walty, thank you for coming in, bro. You guys can check him out on Twitter at Hey I'm Walter. Yeah. Walter, this Sunday, man, we got this, bro.
This Sunday, this ain't no trap game. We better beat Jacksonville, and we'll do 6.
Yes, because we might have to hear it from who. If
that's what I'm trying to avoid. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, brother. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. All right. There goes Walter, man. There we go. So now we got that out of the way. UFC 280 goes down literally tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm excited, bro. This card looks
beautiful card.
Card looks like it could easily be the card of the year.
Yeah, man. I don't think any card will top it. And then honestly, the only card that will top is if Dana White pulls the miracle. Gives us Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman 3 and Covington versus Chimaev on the same. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
That'll be the greatest UFC card of all time because they'll have everything. They'll have trash talk. They'll have stakes. They'll have rewards. But this card's great too. A lot of interesting fights for sure. And Steve, where will we be on Saturday for people who want to know?
We'll be over on the True Heel Sports YouTube channel for the live watch along. It'll be myself, Chase, the good brother Romeo Anthony Colon, and
then other people too, most likely Utah, other people who are fight fans, casual fight fans.
Top guy JJ.
I don't think he watches MMA like that.
From time to time. Chris G.
We'll see. Chris G's an MMA guy. Yes. So
indeed.
If you guys want to Chase, where's your UFC reactions?
Caden also, we'll see.
I thought he was a boxer. He'll be with us for Anderson Silva, Jake Paul.
Yeah, that'll be on the 29th, I believe.
Showtime pay-per-view, baby.
Showtime pay-per-view.
And guess who's a dumbass who bought it? Me.
Hey, man. Fine, brother. It's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, Big Mike will be joining us. Are you joining us tomorrow?
I hope so.
But style.
Okay. So I'm looking at this card. I mean,
Hold up, Steve. I gotta really use the restroom. There's no gimmick coming. I gotta really go. Can you guys hold it real quick?
no problem. You take your
Sorry
time,
about
brother.
that.
So big, Mike. So big, Mike. How about them Yankees, bro?
They suck right now.
Listen, man. I don't think my good luck charm works on baseball, bro.
I don't think it would have worked at all. The Astros are a better team,
The
unfortunately.
the goddamn cheating Astros, man.
They're a better team, unfortunately, right now. I hope they won't sweep the Yankees, but that's what it's looking like because
Yeah,
Boone and his wuss ideologies are dripping on the team.
Facts, yeah. Big facts. I might be going to a Giants game, bro.
Cool.
Next Sunday. I might. Depends, really. I gotta see. So there's that too, man.
Should
this
get a
be a good-
jersey too.
I might, bro. Listen, we'll get there
Get a
one step.
Saquon Barkley jersey.
Is
Get
he
a Barkley
leaving?
jersey.
Is he leaving?
Saquon? No, he's not gonna leave.
You sure? I don't want to hear like no breaking news, a wild trade.
No. I think what would be extra risky is if you get a Danny Dimes jersey because he won't be there for
Just
long.
like Aaron Judge won't be on the Yankees after next season.
No, he's gonna resign. He's gonna
Yes,
resign.
he kissed the jersey. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm the one who acknowledged it. Yeah, I was there.
I mean, my man is staying, bro. My man is staying. So there's that. And you know what's crazy, bro? Like now that my schedule's open, we might even have a Monday show.
Okay.
It's in the
Whatever
works,
you
bro.
want to do. Whatever you want to do.
We can even, you know what it is too, bro. I'm realizing, dude. So I'm trying to get this channel monetized, all right? I'm trying to get this fucking channel monetized. All right.
Yeah.
So the only thing
Finally.
I need to get 4,000 live viewers on the show to reach the to get it to put the process in. Right now,
see if you get monetized, say goodbye to half our characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chase Gage will be gone. Chase Covington can come back. I mean, he's not too, but he doesn't say anything too. I mean, he just calls people nerds and virgins. Triple H and Tony are fine though, at least. So, Triple H and Tony won't be gone.
But we'll see. We'll work around.
Yeah,
we'll work around it. So now that you're back, Chase, I have the card here.
CPZ, stop it. Anderson Silva's not going to sleep.
You spent
no.
Matt.
No.
If Matt
Silva's gonna be his toughest opponent yet.
No, CPZ's a big Jake Paul fan, and he's consistent. He loves trolling. No, he trolls me. He wants me to blow up. He wants me to be upset. It's not gonna happen.
Now imagine. Imagine.
I don't want to.
If Uriah Hall gets knocked out.
Oh, that would be even worse for the MMA community. Get knocked out by a player.
Oh man, that would be something. Anyway, so it's been brought to my attention that again, because I watched the press conference, right? Everyone was sitting down and shit, right? Right. I saw that. I saw parts of the embeddeds. I saw the countdown. Literally the first
UFC 280.
The first time I actually watched a full episode of Countdown, and God knows how long.
I watch countdowns every time. Yeah.
But I missed the old countdown from like back in the day when they were on Spike TV.
There's the same ones. What do you mean?
I miss like that. I miss hearing like Mike Goldberg and shit and all that. Coming up next.
Anyway. No, those are like the UFC Unleashes you're talking about, bro. The countdowns are something else.
The prime times. Remember prime time?
Yeah, they only did like 2 of those though.
Right. So Bilal Muhammad versus Sean Brady's on the prelims and the main match on the prelims.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I thought this would be on the main card. Bilal Muhammad, a fellow Muslim. I felt that he was going to be on the card representing that, but he has a bunch of fans. Assalamu alaikum. But I don't know. Sean Brady, that dude knows how to put people to sleep. So it'll be wrestling, and it'll be Sean Brady's takedown defense to see if he'll survive. So,
yes. So there's that. We have here the kickoff, the main card. By the way, the main card starts at 2 p.m.
11 for me.
Get the coffee ready.
What? Steve, I wake up early. 11's not early.
It's the weekend though. I would assume on the weekend you would want to enjoy your sleep.
Don't do champ shit only, bro. You don't
Champ
sleep. Ain't no rest for the wicked, man. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed.
There you go.
I can't stop now.
we have the women's flyweight. Kick off the main. We have Caitlin Chohagan versus Manon Fiora. If I butchered the name, I apologize. Okay.
Yeah. So Manoj Shanad, she should absolutely destroy Caitlin Chohagan here. Caitlin Chohagan got randomly hit on by one of the journalists. Said that she looked good at the presser. That was random. I mean, she was just wearing a tank top. I mean, she did look good. But yeah, and Manoj Shanad's on a winning streak. Recently beat Jennifer Maya. So it seems like they're trying to set her up to hopefully fight Valentina Shevchenko if she wins against the forever gatekeeper, Caitlin Chohagan.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. From there, we go to the lightweight.
Oh.
Yeah. We have Benil Dariush versus Mateus Garmont. Be crazy. Here's what I like about this, right? Dariush will just fight. He'll fight anybody.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't give a fuck where you're ranked. He just wants to fight. That's what I got from the press conference. The guy, everyone is talking all this trash, right? Dressing all fancy and just blinged out and shit. Here, Benil Dariush just doesn't give a fuck. He bought his gear at Target.
He rolled out of the bed. He was like, "Oh, they woke me up for this. I'll go through the press conference."
Sit there whatever. I was ready to stop. I got
you see Gamrot. He was shirtless. He was
shirtless. Yeah,
he was feeling himself.
Exactly. Should be a fun little fight. Should be a fun fight. I know Dariush was scheduled to fight at one point. Islam
Makhachev.
Well, now you're saying his name. I thought it was Handy.
It's just for this fight, just for the predictions.
Okay. Makhachev, right? And then that ain't come about. I'm gonna go with Dariush here.
I'm gonna go with Gamrot because last fight with Saryuki and with Gamrot was really good. And also Dariush is coming off a really serious injury. Didn't really move me the last few fights. He's lost a lot of close ones too, and he tends to do this where he's on a streak and he just randomly loses. Gamrot's no slouch, man. This guy's going to be a problem at 155. So I'm going to go with Matthias Gamrot for the upset. That's my favorite upset on this card. If you guys are gambling, I would definitely say I wouldn't put it in a parlay. No, I would say put it in a parlay. Put it in a parlay, Gamrot, and then when you guys hear my two main event predictions, that should win you some good money because I don't know why. Some of these main event guys, some of these people I'm going to choose, underdogs.
Okay. From there, we go on to the bantamweight bout. We have Piotr Jan, the former UFC bantamweight champion, versus Sean O'Malley. What's his nickname again? What's his nickname?
Sugar Show.
The Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley. It's a matter of who I want to see win versus who the machine wants to see win, right?
Oh, the machine wants Sugar Show
They're
all the way.
I've even heard this week, this is similar to Conor when Conor fought Jose Aldo, right? Back in 2015, the 15-second knockout. I get why, because again, you're building up Sean O'Malley to be the next breakout star. Of course, he came out of the fight, the Contender Series, right? So you want that to also be the focal as well and all that shit. However, they're doing him no favors here. Because now you got to fight this former champion.
Why do you still see Peasy's comment about Silva going to sleep on the card, dude?
I have no idea.
Yeah, get rid of it. It's been pissing me off.
I'm sorry.
Knows what I wanted.
Matthew
really?
Did an old UFC intro in his recent Botchamania vid.
Did you know, Steve, if you go to a UFC pay-per-view, they pay face to paying for the pay-per-view if you're there live?
Labbin?
If you go to the UFC pay-per-views, if you're there live, they play face to pain. Like they do that. Yeah, like the old intro. Out in this suffering, I need it for myself, so I could pay.
That's amazing.
Face the pain or the danger to escape from this. Face the pain or the danger to escape from this. Face the pain. Face the pain. Rip it around the places. Yeah,
However, yeah, you're fighting Piotr Jan. It's not an easy day. Not an easy day at the
No.
office.
The only thing I give to Sean O'Malley is that Peter Yan doesn't like to throw kicks, so I think he's safe there. There's not going to be many kicks being thrown.
But it's a takedown. It's a wrap.
Well, for Peter Yan didn't do
Yes,
shit on the ground.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting to.
I feel like this is one of those fights, though. I do think Sugar Show could win, 100%.
He could pull the upset.
But I'm going on the Peter Yan train.
Me too. I think Piotr wins it. In the eyes of everyone, it should be within the first round, right? In the eyes of everyone.
Oh no, I think it's going to be a third round.
To be kind, I will say also round 3, just to be kind. But we'll see.
Because Peter Yan doesn't have like knockout power. He just hits them with time shots.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. We go to the co-main event. We have for the UFC Bantamweight Championship, Funk Master Aljamain Sterling versus TJ Dillashaw. TJ fucking Dillashaw, yeah.
The real CEO of EPO.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. I like a good comeback story. Here. Here's a guy, right, who was gone for 2 years, right? Did his thing, served his time, right? 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back, fights Cody Sanhagen, right?
Oh, beautiful fight. Great fight, too.
Fucked up his leg and still won the fight.
Yeah, great fight.
Great fight. Fucking amazing, right? And let's be real here. This is probably Dillashaw's last opportunity at a title.
Yeah, like age and everything of that nature. Yeah.
So this is where I appreciate the good comeback story, right? However, it's Aljamain Sterling.
Really good fighter.
Really amazing, right? Didn't look good in the first Piotr Yan fight. The way he won the belt, what have you, his behavior outside the cage, that whole thing went down, right? In the eyes of people, yeah, bro, you won the belt by disqualification. But you're celebrating as if you fucking beat Piotr Yan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had that big chip on his shoulder, right? Goes into the rematch and won.
Yeah,
right.
Won the fight. Yeah,
won the fight, right?
Yeah.
And now here he is. You're fighting one of the GOATs in that division.
Yeah, one of the kingpins. Yeah.
You put in there Dominic Cruz, TJ Dillashaw, and
that's
it. That's it, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be amazing, right? But it should be a good fight. I say Aljamain wins by decision.
And I'm with you, Steve. I say you got to put Aljamain in your parlay via decision. I think Dillashaw, he's going to put up a good fight. I think the wrestling is going to be a difference maker. I think Aljamain's wrestling is just a tad bit better than Dillashaw's. I don't think Dillashaw has wrestled with a guy like on Aljamain Sterling's level in quite some time, which I think is the thing. Like on the feet, Dillashaw should easily win this fight, but this is mixed martial arts. It starts on the feet and it can end up in the ground. And I feel more confident in Aljamain Sterling winning this fight against TJ Dillashaw. So I would say put the Gamrot in the parlay, put Aljamain Sterling in the parlay.
Yes. And then we go to the main event. Some will tell you it's to crown the new lightweight champion. I disagree. I don't give a fuck what a scale says. It's Charles Oliveira defending the lightweight title against Islam Makhachev. Now, we can sit here and talk about how we feel this card doesn't deserve the 2 p.m. treatment in Abu Dhabi.
Nope. Should be in Brazil.
It should be in Brazil. You can make the argument it should be in Brazil or be in Vegas. I'll take Vegas. Or you know what? I'll take the Prudential Center, even though I might not have attended, but Newark is also a strong Brazilian community. That being said, right, this is what we have right now, right? This is what we have. Early this morning, they both weighed in at, well, depending what time you watched it, right? They both weighed in at 154.5.
I don't know. I saw the scale kind of tibble for hand-me-downs over there. It was tibbling.
like DC with the towel.
No, it looked like Khabib with freaking when he fought Gaethje. The scale controversy continues with these Dagestanians.
Maybe so, right?
Dagestan.
I hope you hear that song one more time.
That's Khabib's what? Yeah, you can hear it on Spotify. It's called Dagestan. Just Google it.
I have it on my phone. I have it on Spotify.
It's a good song. Good song.
It is. So, especially when you're driving down the road. But anyway, look at the people that that fought Charles Oliveira, right? The people that Oliveira has gone through to get to this title, right? The Motown Phenom, right?
Yeah, Kevin Lee.
Again, it's been a long time since I've seen him. Forgot his name, right? Kevin Lee, right?
It's been a long time since anyone's seen him fight.
Exactly. There's Kevin Lee. There's Tony Ferguson, right? Everyone thought Cuckoo was gonna beat him, right?
Oh yeah, he can't.
I thought so too. Right? He fought after that. He fought Michael Chandler.
Chandler probably should have won that fight, but the ref didn't stop it.
Exactly. Poirier, same shit.
Yeah.
Gaethje, the same thing. So I've learned to not bet against Charles Oliveira.
Mm.
And then you have someone in Islam, right? Who some will say hasn't earned it. The people that he's fought, but also versus the people that he knows.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have loved to have seen him fight someone like a Dariush to see where he's at. But this is what we're getting.
Yeah.
I believe that the impossible will happen. I believe.
I don't think it's impossible. I think it's possible.
I think it's possible. Yes. You know what? Anything is possible at this point, right? I'm going to go with, and still lightweight champion, when it's all said and done, Charles Du Bronx Oliveira.
Yep.
Say his name.
The champion has a name, Steve, and it is Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. That's how you're going to round out your parlay. Throw in Charles Oliveira, who is a nice little underdog. I do not understand why people are so fascinated with Islam Makhachev. Is Islam a terrible fighter? No, it's just I don't understand. Just because he beat up some people, we're hyping him up, and he doesn't show any dominant. Like Khabib was different. Khabib was like actually dominating people, and was like, okay, yeah, this guy's really good.
Tested.
Yeah, Islam has never been in that situation. Islam got knocked out, and he hasn't changed from when he got knocked out. He still fights standing up in a certain way. And really, to be honest, he's coming in and he's doing what everyone else did, doubting Charles Oliveira. His stand-up is not as good. I called in and I'm going to beat him. He never fight anyone like me. Or who did guy do jiu-jitsu? He's never fought anyone with the jiu-jitsu of Charles Oliveira. Who has he fought that's literally on the same level? Like, minus Gilbert Eldorino Burns, Charles Oliveira is probably the best jiu-jitsu practitioner in mixed martial arts. Like, that's what he's not understanding. And I just feel the cockiness, a humble Allah. That's what you should be going by, right? It's a humble Allah. You're not being humble here, man, and you're going to get humbled because Charles Oliveira is going to win. My only fear for Charles Oliveira is that he fixes his eyesight. I think that's going to fuck him up at first because he actually has good vision for once in his life. But other than that, I think the champion has a name, and it will remain Charles Oliveira. I have Charles Oliveira via submission. Abu Dhabi is going to be super silent. You talk about Impact Wrestling being silent. Where's the lie? Charles Oliveira, when he beats Islam, will be dead fucking quiet. You will hear a pin drop because of what he does.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Yeah, that'll be happening when Charles Oliveira wins.
I think also we mentioned earlier, a couple minutes ago, Oliveira has weathered the storm. He's been tested.
Yeah,
we just mentioned earlier. We have not seen that yet from Islam. And how is he going to handle the pressure? So that's what we're seeing. Also, it's worth mentioning as well that the winner of this fight will fight Alexander Volkanovski. As you guys probably don't even know or are not aware, Volkanovski was the backup fighter for this event.
Yeah, They didn't trust Islam making the weight. that was pretty much the case.
155. Let me tell you, ooh,
you're gonna wreck some fools, bro.
You're gonna wreck some fools. Also, it's worth mentioning that the winner of the Sean O'Malley versus Piotr Jan fight is next in line for the title shot.
Yep.
So there's that too. So we'll be live tomorrow on the True Heel Sports YouTube channel. So for that, before we wrap up, because there's one thing we got to mention here. What happened on Tuesday night with the one and only Hangman Adam Page?
Well, we got to end on the depressing note,
well,
guys.
I just want to say, I hope I'm happy to know that he's making a recovery. It was a crazy spot when you watched it in slow mo, but I'm happy to know that he's making a speedy recovery. That's all. I'm not gonna sit here and AEW needs to know. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Good. We were celebrating Charles Oliveira, and you decided to have these. You decided to end it off at a sad note. Wow.
I don't want the Freakazoids to come after us.
Oh wow! You're calling them for Steve Hawani over here. Stevie O Hawani.
Nah, come on, chill.
Chill.
Anyway, so that's gonna be it for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed. If you are look, I did have a graphic. God damn, yo. The whole time, yo, I had a graphic for UFC 280.
That's crazy.
I'll send this to Romeo. Maybe he can use it for the thumbnail. Who knows?
He already has it. He already makes his thumbnails. He already has it. You should have asked him.
Well, again, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It happens. Okay.
What did Chase Gage say earlier, Steve?
Something about incarceration and
or how about these nuts in your mouth?
Oh, these nuts in your mouth. Yeah. That's gonna be a soundbite, I think, going forward. I think you are. I think Friday is the move, yo. Friday is indeed the move.
Except when new Yu-Gi-Oh comes out, I gotta open up those packs.
Indeed. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media and all that fun stuff. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, Instagram, and as well Twitter. Chase, let them know where can they check you out.
Chilling with Chase, YouTube, and also Spotify feed. Got caught up this week with a bunch of stuff. Work's been crazy, so hopefully I'll get new episodes for you guys next week on the Chilling with Chase channel. Maybe Sunday if I get free time. I'll recap UFC 280.
There you go. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, bro. Even though you're dark right now, you're in the dark.
Am I?
Yeah, your screen's been black the whole time. I don't know if that was your phone or by design.
Oh, well, I'll just keep it short. You can follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313.
There you go, guys. It's going to be it for us, guys. We hope you enjoyed everything that's been going down. We want to see you guys tomorrow on the True Heel Sports YouTube channel for, obviously, UFC 280, where we see the champ retain his title, was rightfully his. For myself, for Big Mike, for Chase Oliver, for Chase Gage, for Triple H, for Tony Khan, for Walter, for Big Mike, for everyone, again, all over again. Everybody. This has been Around the Point. Peace out, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Remember, guys, on AEW next Wednesday, original time. Don't forget AEW Wednesday night. Don't watch out.